I wanted to show you guys that Jerry made his very world famous chocolate cream pie earlier today, and I had requested it, so I said, you know what, instead of us putting regular store-made whatever Cool Whip type stuff on top, I said let me just use the whipped cream maker and I'll make whipped cream. But I realized when I use our whipped cream maker, it makes a perfect batch, but a little bit, where if we had we had extra pudding, so we had like 2 cups of pudding, or if we have rice pudding and just want a little dollop on top, this is perfect. Put in the whipping cream and a little bit of powdered sugar and some vanilla, plunge it a bunch of times, and you get perfect whipped cream. It's awesome. But because we need it for a whole pie, I need a bigger batch, so it is the perfect thing for me for the very first time. I unboxed it the other day to use our new Flex Plus multi-tool set, but I'm going to use right here the hand mixer part. So here's what's going to happen. So what I learned about hand mixers is you do not want to use glass bowls. So this is a new bowl that we have this season. So it's 3 things, the multiplex, hence the word multi. So it has a food processor, it is an immersion blender, this is the attachment for that, and it is a hand mixer. So, and I learned that with the hand mixer feature, there are 2 sets of, I guess we'll call them beaters. That's what these are called, the beaters. But these ones here are called the whisk ones, so they're more for doing like egg whites and things like whipped cream. But these are, I was wondering what they were for, I checked the guide, are for things more like dough and batter. So I read somewhere on a tip to do whipped cream, you want to put these in the fridge. So I actually popped them in the freezer for a couple minutes. It also said to put your bowl in the fridge, but I had no room in our fridge. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to take the tool we want to use, which is the hand mixer. So the only thing with the plug with this, because it's cordless, is the base to charge the batteries, and it gives you 2, which I think gives you about an hour's worth of battery time. So you put the battery in. I charged them the other day. You know that it's charged because there's the light. So this will go in all the devices. So if you're going to use it in the food processor, it goes on top there. For the immersion blender, it goes like that, and then voila, you can start using that, whatever. I don't even know. So anyway, I'm sure there's things I'm supposed to research on this, but anyway, so that's the immersion blender, but we're not using that right now. So, and I know when I put it on before, you know what, I might have mixed up the battery. You know what I probably did? Oh, there we go. Okay, the blue light's on. So that was what was wrong before. All right, so we're gonna put this in the hand mixer. We are gonna put well, I'm not gonna do the attachments. I'll get them ready. Why not? All right, there, 1 and 2. So I'm kind of just adapting my whipped cream recipe because I'm making more than I usually do, because in here it's very easy. There's a little mark. You fill the whipping cream in there, 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla, and you're good to go. But because I'm making a bigger batch, I'm going to start with 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, and I'm using the Measure-All cup. Someone was asking the other day, what's some things that we have that another consultant asked that people have trouble with, and the Measure-All cup seems to confuse some people, but once you figure it out, you'll never go back. So there's for liquid measurement right there. We're going to do 1 cup of whipping cream. Now, one of the things that I read was that you're supposed to get it frothy first and then add the other stuff. So I have here only a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, because the kind that I have is left over from our holiday season last year, and it's the double strength Madagascar vanilla, which I just spilled some, so I'm gonna top that off a little bit as I make a mess, but whatever, it's fine. I'll probably get more this next season of whatever we come out with, so I'm gonna just try to clean up my mess a little bit. But it's double strength, so you only use 1/2 as much, so I'm just doing hint of vanilla. But the recipe I read calls for 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar. I did 4 because I like mine a little sweeter. So I have that ready to go. And this is with our mini measure-all, so that's ready. So you do the dry ingredients on this side, and they have tablespoon measurements here, teaspoon, cup measurements. And then picture, what I love about this is if you're doing something gooey like peanut butter or honey, this is where you push this up like a plunger and the sides come out perfect. So we are going to test out, here we go, our Flex Plus. I did try it before, so there's a button there, and it's supposed to do it on low. Apparently this is going to be loud, so I have to get it. Oh, there we go. Okay, I didn't want to keep going, so I'm frothing. All right, it looks a little frothy, so I'm going to add the vanilla and the powdered sugar, and then I'm supposed to increase the speed a little bit. I think this is going to be a lot of whipped cream. Alright. So far, so good. I think I'm supposed to be going for whipped peaks when you're just using it as a topping. So you can all see. Ooh, we went on high. See. Ooh, I think we're whipping. But it's not heavy, just so you know. Coming back down to low here. I did read that you don't want to overdo it because then it can be too thick and it would be what you'd fold into like ice cream cake. And just so you know, for the rules, because it's just Jerry and I can double dip with my finger. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to do a little more. I see peaks. All right, we don't want to overbeat, so put that little bit off. All right, so I will put these in the sink, and then just so you know, you push the button, this comes off, and there we go. I'll take the battery off. I don't know if I have to, but that's all going there. Oh yeah, and this is the cup thing for the immersion blender. There's little blade things for the food processor. Now, what I will do is back out the pie, and oh yeah, and look how cute, we had extra pudding, so I used my 1 cup prep bowls, and that's super cute. All right, now the thing that happens is you're supposed to take the way Jerry makes it is he always uses the Mighty Fine pudding mix that you actually have to make on the stove top and stir it and heat it. It's not the instant pudding, so it's warm when you put it in the fridge, and it said to cool it for 3 hours, but you always get condensation on the top, so it might seem a little strange, but this is the thing that I do before we put whipped cream. I just dab this little bit of condensation that was there, and then I wipe it out of the special lid that the pre-done graham cracker crust comes with, and then oh, look how good. I'm so excited. I should not turn it away from you guys. Look at that. I'm so excited. This is awesome. So we certainly don't want to be stingy with our whipped cream. And put it back in the fridge because we won't have it till after dinner. But look at that. I love when a plan comes together. All right, I'm super excited about this. And then I will just show you, because I have to, one of my oldest things I've had from Pampered Chef from the first party I went to, 1997, the slice and serve, see? And then when I'm ready to serve it up later, see, we do that, scoop it out, and it will be delish. So, happy to share that with you all, and I guess I won't say have a good night, because as if work's starting tomorrow, because most of you have off tomorrow for Labor Day. So enjoy the rest of your long weekend. Take care.